What do we got here?
We have a map of Chicago in 1833. It was made for the Chicago World's Fair in 1933.
So Chicago in 1833 sort of looks like the Sleepy City and not the Windy City.
Yeah, absolutely. I have today with me the map of Chicago in 1833. This map was produced because of the World's Fair in Chicago in 1933, which celebrated the century of progress of Chicago. I think this map is really rare because it shows changes to a very popular map that exists today. I'm looking to get for the map about $5,000 because I already had it framed and taken care of, and I think it's one-of-a-kind original.
This is pretty cool, man. So where'd you get this thing?
Actually, I acquired it online. I actually wanted to buy it because I wanted to buy myself a present, and this is what I happened upon by accident.
You grew up in Chicago or something?
Grew up on the south side of Chicago, born and raised. I'm a Chicagoan at heart.
Yeah, so in 1933, Chicago had a World's Fair, and it was like local culture, a gigantic consumer electronics show. It was the newest, coolest designs in architecture. I mean, it was just a huge event with tons of venues, and people from all around the world came. And this would probably have been a cool souvenir, you know, get a map of what Chicago looked like only 100 years ago, when it was just a small little town with cabins.
Yep.
It says this is number blank of a hand-colored edition, limited to 500 copies. I mean, it's blank and it's not hand-colored.
Yeah, this map is actually really special. I think this is actually an undistributed proof that was made before the very famous colorized map that was the souvenir that was sold.
I mean, it looks like a high-quality print. How much you want for it?
I'm looking for $5,000 as it sits.
Okay. 5,000 sounds like a high number.
Yeah.
I can buy maps that are 500 years old for $5,000. But I'm intrigued with it. It's different. Let me call my map guy, have him take a look at it. He's like the smartest guy I know. And maybe he'll tell me what it is, because it's not a limited edition hand-colored map.
Absolutely.
That's pretty obvious. It's black and white.
Totally agree.
So I'll be right back.
Great, I'll wait.
My big problem with the Windy City, it always messes up my hair. So this is Mark.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Doing all right.
So Mark, this is what I'm talking about, the 1933 map, and it's supposed to represent Chicago in 1833.
Okay. Beautiful print. Do you mind if I take a closer look at it?
Please do.
So, what's your question about this?
Okay, because it makes no sense. Because, all right, he's saying it's an original of some kind?
Yeah, this is the uncolored version of the color print that was sold at the World's Fair in 1933.
Okay. Well, the way that this was produced was by an engraved plate. And this is an impression before the plate was finalized. What's interesting with this is some of what's on this didn't make it into the final print.
Okay.
One of the first things that I look for is this. You can see on those maps, the ones that were sold, that this area of the map, something has been kind of buffed out and then something else has been put into the plate. The same thing with this line down here. They were going to number them, and then they didn't number them. So they put this in and then they took it out. And you have to do that. You modify the plate just to make sure you've got it how you want the final plate to be.
Okay, your opinion is this was just part of the progression?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a unique piece because it wasn't meant to survive.
You got it all figured out for me. Thanks, man.
See you next time.
Okay. All right. Everything Mark said makes sense, complete sense to me.
Yeah.
It's not the final product, it's just on the way.
Yeah.
And it's worth a lot less being just not a finished, hand-colored map.
Yeah. Or that it's more rare because it's not been colored.
Rare doesn't mean money.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I guess it kind of does, right? But
No, it's not a finished map, okay? And someone might buy it as a curiosity or something like that.
Okay.
But if there's not a market, I won't be able to sell it. And if I do, I take next to nothing. It's just not for me.
totally.
Well, thanks anyway, man. Good luck with it.
I appreciate it. Thanks. While this isn't the situation I exactly mapped out, I'm gonna take it home, put it back on my wall, and enjoy it anyway.